do not understand the spiritual import. But now you know. So when you eat that genetically modified food that you eat and you take the vaccine, you've entered into communion with Satan, with Lucifer. And that communion involves blood. Now, since the blood of Jesus is not what he's talking about or what he has to offer, he will require you to seek blood somewhere else. And the only place where you can find blood is another human being. So one of the things that the vaccine will make you do is to become a vampire who needs to drink blood for sustenance.
I thought Pastor Chris' view on C19 vaccine is very, very myopic, but this pastor's view on C19 is disastrous, honestly. And one thing you guys should know is, see, you have to process whatever you hear online, because you will be responsible for whatever you are doing to yourself based on the things that you hear online. And honestly, if we take away sentiment, you will see that your own pastor are not so bright. Your intellect, you find out that you are much more intelligent than many of them outside religion. If you check very well, you'll find out that your pastor is not that bright. And when you check, you'll find out that you are much more intelligent than your own pastor, apart from religion. Under your own imam, apart from religion. Seriously. I know people are telling me, oh, why do you speak so much about pastor? But honestly, these pastors are all the only people who keep talking about things that actually does not concern the Bible. Come on, man. Somebody's saying that C19 vaccine will make you suck blood. Thirsty of blood. Well, kindly leave a comment below, guys. And meanwhile, let's talk about Davido CHIOMA. I know some of you will be like, oh, Adamslink is back with this Davido and CHIOMA gist again. Oh, well, guys, honestly, Davido is one of all those guys that I see on the Nigeria social media page, social media space. Like that guy, one or two things must come up concerning that guy. Every day, it seems like this Nigeria whole social media space, Davido is taking about 60% of the popularity from social media. Something must come up about it. And now again, CHIOMA has, I don't know why she decided this. She decided to delete all Davido's pictures, videos from her Instagram account. She deleted every little picture, but she left some though. She left some. Just one picture that I saw on her page that she left is about Davido's album, where Davido took the album cover is Davido and their son. So she didn't delete that particular picture, but the rest pictures of them chilling together, this lovely memory that they used to have, she deleted everything from her own Instagram. But I'm quite sure that she didn't delete all those pictures from her page. That's one thing for sure, I'm sure. And for those of you who say, oh, she's done, finally done. See, even myself, do you know how many times my ex-girlfriend or girlfriends has deleted or blocked me on Instagram? Do you know how many times my ex-girlfriend has blocked me on Instagram, blocked me on Twitter, blocked me on all social media, just because she doesn't want to hear from me? But give her a few days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, or possibly a week. She's gonna come back to her senses and she will follow me back. That's just how I see it. She's just going through some downside. I'm telling you, even when she had deleted it, all the pictures from my Instagram page, I'm very sure those pictures are still on her phone. Yeah. And meanwhile, Wizkid Babymama, his first baby mama, who was seen recently twerking about yesterday. Yeah, I shared the video yesterday. Well, she has also come out to support CHIOMA, I was so surprised. I'm like, come on, man, you guys supposed to be sworn enemy because Wizkid and Davido are not okay. So why are you throwing support at CHIOMA? Well, she said, love I have for CHIOMA is inexplicable, weird, but I just find myself unconsciously praying for her, defending her anytime and anywhere. So spiritually low, but may God continue to bless and strengthen her and do that which is best for her now and forever. Amen. So this is one baby mama supporting another baby mama. So when one or two baby mamas come together, of course, in their midst, you will find God. So don't allow your baby mama to swear for you. So you better be careful. And also, guys, this very young minister of Nigeria, Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali, said, failure to register for NIN attracts 14 years imprisonment. Failure to register your national identification number will attract 14 years imprisonment. Well, he said registration of NIN is not optional, but a mandate by law. Warning failure to enroll defaulting citizen and resident from operating certain functions like using bank and communication service. He also warned failure to obtain NIN could lead to between 7 to 14 years imprisonment as stipulated by the Nigeria Constitution. I have never heard of that law, but honestly, this guy is trying to do good here. He's young, and I see what he's trying to achieve. Like, he wants people to enroll for this because if we have this national identity card, identification card well enrolled, all Nigerians enrolled get their national identification card, I believe that we won't even need things like census, counting Nigerians every 4 years. Though that money will be saved for something else. We won't even need certain things. But in Nigeria, we know we have so much identity. National identification card is there, driver license is there. Then if you want to vote, voter's card is there. Then so many other cards I can name are just there. The means of identifying yourself as a Nigerian. Well, guys, 14 years imprisonment if you don't have enrolled for your national identification number. And this is what Thatcher said recently.
Nigerians forming woke, but now we sleepers. Buhari must go is currently trending. Like, you and I know Buhari is not going anywhere until he completes tenure. So what's the need, really? There was a by-election in Abia State, and out of 500 registered voters, only 16,000 voters came out to vote. That's like 3 people out of 100 people. It's as good as nothing. Like, how do we keep complaining about bad governance, and we do not want to get involved in governance? How do you get involved in governance? By seeing it as an obligation to use your voter's card to vote. The voter's card is not going to vote people in by itself. You need to use it. You need to use it. Buhari had nothing to do with only 16,000 people out of 500,000 people going out to vote. That mindset of ours needs to change. We want good governance. We need to vote in good governance. And how do you vote in good governance? With your voter's card. Like, that's just it. It's not rocket science.
She's actually right. Oh, she's right. And I think one of the things that discourages people to go out there to register for voting card, firstly, like I've said, with that national identification card, why do we even need voters card? Why do we need voters card? If we have national identification card, that already proves you as a Nigerian. Just take it there and just vote with the right age. Like I've said, this voters card can be tampered with in a way. We have a lot of underage Nigerians who are using this voters card. They'll just register for voters card and to go there voting, and or in the north. We see a lot of that happening. But one of the other things is that people are already discouraged that, okay, we have seen so many elections that we have voted people that we want, and we see that, yeah, they won, but at the end of the day, the opposition power or the party in power will find their scheming ways to turn the results, and it makes us feel like our votes are not being counted. So people are already discouraged and be like, come on, either do I vote or I don't vote. The people that these people in power, the party in power want, will be the one that will win. That is usually the mindset. It's not their fault. Over the years, we have seen so many examples, so many things. So people are already discouraged, knowing for the fact that despite there's this public general knowledge that people are the ones that can vote in leaders, but it doesn't happen here. Here, they are king makers. They are king makers. Even if you vote for Nati tomorrow, even if you vote for one person, he win all the vote, entire vote in Nigeria. If they don't still want that person, they don't. They will put who they want there. They are king makers. So it's crazy. I think that is one of the few things that is discouraging people from voting. But what she's saying is actually right, and it's good that if we go out there, get our voters card, and of course vote, regardless of the result, just vote for who you want. A time will come in this country where vote will count. I believe that, guys. And beggars, this is really funny one. I say beggars protest over low patronage in Oyo State. Beggars, these well-able men in the picture, are currently protesting in Oyo State over low patronage. They are complaining that people are no longer giving them money, like giving them free money. So they want the government to come to their aid. That's why they are protesting. Well, gone are all those days where beggars will move from house to house begging for money. You guys remember now, you should stay in the village. You know, beggars sometimes will start singing, going from house to house. If they still do it, I don't know, but going from house to house, seeking for money, and you see our parents giving their food stuff and all those kind of things. But honestly, gone are all those days. All the days of them doing that is getting slimmer. Because myself, I won't see a well-able man with hands, legs, eyes, begging for money. I won't give you kobo. Except if you are stranded, like you really need it, like you are stranded, then I can assist. But going one by one begging for money, man, I won't give you kobo. I won't give you kobo, especially those people we already know. Those people who are really begging in Abuja here. Let me say, use this Abuja for example. You will find out that these beggars, when you go to their main town, their real villages, you find out these beggars have like 4 wives, 5 wives, and a lot of children. They just abandon them, come here to start begging for money around. But when you go home, you find out that you will see all those beggars around. You think they don't have wives. And meanwhile, also in Oyo State, Governor Makinde was seen test riding a bike the state procured for civil servants in Oyo State. Well, sorry, I don't know the need for this bike. I don't see the need for this bike. You should have channeled the energy. Like, how can you be buying a bike? A bicycle, not a bike, a bicycle for civil servant. To do what? A civil servant that his salary is small. He or she can't even feed himself. He or she can't even feed him or herself and family. and you want that person to eat morning time, then climb on a bicycle and start riding to work. Even before he gets to work, all the food he or she has eaten may have just wasted away. Then come on, man, we should think twice now. I don't see any need for this bicycle. No. Well, this Governor Makinde, like I honestly regard Governor Makinde as one of the best governors currently in Nigeria, but he took a lot of backlash over this bicycle thing. And meanwhile, to end this video, check out the thief that was recently caught in Ghana, and this thief was made to sing.
My great Redeemer's praise.
He brought out the talent in him. Crazy. Why did he according to the language, it say UEW student make a thief sing hymn after being caught on their campus in Ghana. Well, Ghana people, make una take an easy. Well,